This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's will get the first crack on offense today. In this quarterback's career has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You've got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
And it's incomplete under heavy. Sure, a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
My, oh, my. Now, that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab by the receiver. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. Catch made by the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And is intercepted. And he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Pass caught. It's 2nd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Sooners will kick this deep and begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the... He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Hunt over the middle. It's Richardson. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 30. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. The Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The punt team making their way on the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Back to throw again. Swarm with a pass rush to sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Sategna. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. 2-minute clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Richardson. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.